Welcome back to the Brickball Show. In today's episode, we're going to be doing our first sports mashup where we talk about small news from around the sports world. But before we get into this video, I'd like to shout out my Texas Madden franchise who just finished a 17-0 regular season on old Madden and on simulation mode. I don't play on that rookie arcade. Anyways, let's get into the actual news.
We are going to start off by talking about the Yankees, who only have won 6 of their last 25 games with a negative 33 run differential. This is a bit concerning for the Yankees, but they still have a good record, and I believe they can turn it around.
I agree, but if this stretch continues for much longer, they will not make a deep playoff run, and we might see the Yankees home sooner than we expected. Next up, we'll be talking about the recent QB market involving Tua, Jordan Love, and Dak Prescott. And personally, I believe these teams need to find a compromise and avoid paying these QBs Trevor Lawrence type money. But of course, that's easier said than done because these QBs want to get paid and these teams want to keep their franchise guy for many years to come.
I think these QBs should take less money to help the team around them so they can pay more talented players. I also believe Tua and Love aren't ready for a big contract yet, but Dak has proven yourself to be one of the top guys in the league in the regular season, but especially when it comes to home games, so paying him $50 million plus wouldn't be too absurd.
We also got our first look at the 2024 USA basketball team who beat Canada in an expedition game 86-72.
We had some pretty amazing moments, such as Ant's buzzer beater to end the third quarter and Steph Curry's lob to LeBron James. But it shouldn't be surprised that a team of this caliber is winning and performing highlight reel plays. We'll likely see more once the Olympics is actually starting.
It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows for the U.S. as Joel Embiid put up an absolute stinker, only dropping 6 points and 5 rebounds, and fouled out with only 12 minutes of playtime. Hopefully he can turn it around before the Olympics start.
In other news, Brazil, who was ranked top 5 prior to Copa America in the FIFA rankings, lost to number 14 ranked Uruguay in a penalty kick shootout, making plenty of people worried about how they will perform in the World Cup just 18 months away.
NBA 2K25 covers were announced featuring Jason Tatum, and I'm sorry if I butchered his name, Ajay Wilson. Personally, I'm not a big fan of choosing Tatum over Brown, and I think the cover is lazy and definitely not one of 2K's best works.
I agree. Jaylen Brown won Finals MVP, so he should get some respect. Also, the Vince Carter cover is much more aesthetically pleasing and should have done something similar for the Tatum cover.
In other news, if you want your pre-order benefits for College Football 25 releasing in a few days, you have until July 15th to pre-order.
USA's men's national team fires coach Greg Berhalter after many consider a disappointing exit in the Copa America group stage.
Zach Edey showed out for the Grizzlies in the Summer League, going against Walker Kessler in an attempt by the Jazz to raise his trade value, which only backfired after Edey dropped 14 points, including a game-tying buzzer beater in the fourth.
Knowing that Walker is a star for the Jazz, it was a disappointing performance, and I wouldn't be surprised if teams no longer wanted to trade for him. And this game also showed great potential from Edey.
Cade Cunningham signs a $200 million contract with the Pistons. In my opinion, it was an overpay, but obviously they want to build around him.
I agree. He's a good player, but the value isn't really there. The Titans signed Jamal Adams today, which could be a good move if he's able to stay healthy, which he hasn't been able to do recently.
The WNBA Rookie of the Year race continues to heat up, with Caitlin Clark putting up another amazing game, and Angel Reese extending her double-double streak to 14 games on the year. Also, Derek White replaced Kawhi Leonard after he opted out in the 2024 Olympics.
I believe that there are more talented players such as Jalen Brunson and Jaylen Brown who could have made a bigger impact than White.
In final news, congrats to the Warriors for winning the Summer League California Classic yesterday. I'm not sure if anyone was watching that yesterday, but they did win. And thank you, the viewer, for tuning into this episode of Sports Matchup.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one.